All right, I'm here with Holly Callaghan, head of the Rhode Island Singles here in Warwick, Rhode Island. Me, Derek Shapiro here, second time on my podcast. So tell me, what do you want to talk about today on this great podcast?
Well, I thought maybe, Derek, we would discuss the topic of good dating versus bad dating.
That's a great topic. Okay, so should you talk over a lady, or should a lady talk over the guy during the date?
So I don't think anyone should talk over. I think there should be active listening.
Active listening.
Active listening during the date. I think both people need to be very patient, respond, and ask each other questions that are engaging, and getting to know one another. Keep it fun, keep it light, and keep it easy.
Okay, so should you talk about when you got fired in your first job?
No. That would be horrible.
That'd be horrible.
Don't talk about negative things out on the first date at all. Don't talk about divorces. Don't sit there and dog your ex, or talk about problems in your life or drama or anything of those sorts. The first initial meeting should be about building emotion and building feelings, assessing what type of chemistry you have between one another. It should be a fun, light, casual date.
So you shouldn't talk about how much you have in the checking accounts, like if you have thousands of dollars or $2. You shouldn't talk about how much you have either, right?
When you're out on a date with someone that you're just getting to know,
right?
You never, disclose your financial.
Don't want to talk about that either. No. So that's a bad thing too. Talk about that on the first date. Okay.
Yeah, don't do that.
No, okay. So what should you talk about on the first date?
Well, you can talk about where you're from, the types of food you like to eat, music. You can come up with a lot of different questions. What would you do if you won the lottery?
Oh.
Talk about the things that you're passionate about. You can talk about so many different things, just as long as it's fun and you're getting to know the other person on a positive note.
Okay, on a positive note. And what shouldn't you do? What's a key thing you shouldn't do on the first date?
Act disinterested, even if you're not interested.
Mm.
You don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. Just because they may not be your perfect person doesn't mean that they're not someone else's. So always be polite, be courteous, be respectful, and be honest.
Okay, so if you don't like the person, you shouldn't say, okay, this is not working out. I'm gonna get going to go to my best friend to the casino, but you're not welcome to the casino. That's bad. That's bad.
Well, it's not what you say; it's in how you say it.
How you say it.
I would have enough respect to finish the whole date.
The whole
with them.
date. The whole date.
Yeah, you don't have to have dessert. You can cut it short, but wait until the bill shows up. Be courteous, and then on the way out of the restaurant, as you're walking to the car, just politely say, you know what, Lisa, I think you're a great woman. However, I'm not quite sure you're for me. So I'd just like to part ways as friends, and I wish you the best of luck in your journey.
So a lot of people are not honest, and they keep the other person stringing along.
Right.
Why do you think that is?
Well, I think it's because I don't really think that it's that they lack integrity or character. I think a lot of the times it's just having to interact with confrontation makes them nervous and makes them feel bad. It's something that they don't want to have to do because they don't know how to do it properly.
Now here's the thing for the first date. Who should pay the bill? Should you go Dutch on the first date? Like have each person pay for their own? Should you have the guy pay for the woman, or should you have the lady pay for the guy? What should you expect on the first date? Who should pay? Should you just pay separate?
Well, that's a good question. I would say that most people expect the man to pay the tab. Now,
Okay.
there is the rare exception, that some women don't mind that. But I would say in general, the man needs to pay for the date, because I definitely know that if I go out on a date and it's not paid for, then I'm not going out on a second date.
Not going on a second date. Now, when is a date could go Dutch? Like, okay, if the guy pays for the first two dates, okay, should the guy still be paying for the date, or should you go equal in splitting the tab?
Well, I think that's more along the lines of when you've settled down into a
Okay.
relationship long term, and like maybe she takes you out for dinner for a special occasion or something like that. But I would say, like, the majority of the time, it's the man's responsibility. Or if you've moved in together and you're sharing expenses,
Mm-hmm.
and you're splitting everything, maybe that's acceptable. But in the early courting stages of the relationship, I would generally lean towards the male, doing the courting part of that.
So yeah, because I know somebody that was going to go on a first date to a fancy restaurant, like a 5-star restaurant. You shouldn't do 5-star restaurants. You should do something affordable that the guy will be
Well,
able to pay.
absolutely.
Like for instance, Applebee's 99 restaurant, or even like a nice local Italian restaurant, which is affordable. Not a 5-star, not a 5-star restaurant, right?
I would not recommend going to a five-star restaurant on the first date.
What
I
about
mean,
casino?
a casino? No, not a
Not a
casino either.
casino.
I mean,
Okay.
I would recommend, like, you can go to an affordable place that's a hole in the wall. You can go grab a cup of coffee. You can go to an Italian restaurant that's just standard.
Mm-hmm.
But I would probably wait till the fourth or the fifth date to
Mm-hmm.
throw out anything extravagant, to make sure that you're really bonding and connecting with that person, and that you really like them.
Mm-hmm.
So.
So really light. So what are the key places where you should go on a first date?
Hmm. I would say restaurants and coffee shops are probably my
Restaurants or coffee
go-tos. Yep.
shops? Karaoke. What about karaoke on a first date?
I wouldn't suggest karaoke on the first date.
Because if they think you're a bad singer, oh my God, they'll run away. Okay. The beach. What about the beach on a first date?
Yeah, the beach is fun. It's a casual meeting. So that would be a good place too. It's cheap. There's not a whole lot of expenses involved in that. You can get to know one another. If you like them, it can turn into something really romantic.
The park. Picnic in the park.
Oh, a picnic in the park, that's romantic. That's easy. That's cheap. So, I mean, I would say the beach, the park, going for a walk, having a casual coffee meeting, maybe a coffee shop like Starbucks where you can get a sandwich if you like one another. And then on the first date, if you guys are really sitting there and connecting and you've been talking for at least an hour
Mm-hmm.
and you really like her, and she has the extra time, then you can plan to do a second date.
Mm-hmm.
Then after the coffee shop, take a walk on the beach. And
Mm-hmm.
then ask her out on the second date. Step up to the plate, move forward, tell her that you want to see her again.
Mm.
If you want to move forward. Women are waiting to hear that on the first date, on whether or not you want a second date. And how she responds
Yeah.
is how you're going to be able to know whether or not she's interested in you or not.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. And so people, if they're interested in Rhode Island singles, number to call.
The number to call for Rhode Island singles is going to be 401
Yep.
259 0417.
One more time.
401 259 0417. You can also email Holly at bestbostonsingles.com, or you can go directly online to ri-singles.com. So if you type ri-singles.com, it's going to automatically pull up all of our contact information, and we are the only brick and mortar office location in the entire state.
Awesome. Thank you very much for the second part of the podcasts. And we'll talk about more topics in the near future.
All right.
Holly
Great.
Callaghan, thank you.
Thank you.